Hello and welcome to our webinar on intelligent mining with the new Voith BeltGenius product family. My name is Stefan Hutzenlaub. I'm the product manager at Voith Turbo for the BeltGenius product family, and I'm happy to be your host today. Before we start, let me introduce our expert and inventor of BeltGenius, Dr. Manfred Ziegler, mastermind of our new BeltGenius product family, expert not only in mining technology, but also in digital systems. Now let's go to the content of today. In this webinar you will learn how small investments in digital solutions can already enhance your mining productivity all along. So, what's on our agenda for the next 30 minutes? First, let's have a look at the key challenges in mining today and what digital innovation can do about it. And I promise, we take the shortcut from buzzwords to business value. Second, next level conveyor performance with the BeltGenius family. Manfred, as inventor and head of the family, takes a deep dive to introduce BeltGenius Eric and Alex. These two will soon become your best buddies for complex belt conveyor operations. Third, let's take a look at the rollout in the global mining market. I'm your expert when it comes to implementing BeltGenius within your operation and will be happy to answer your questions. Let's wrap up the session with a look at Voith Intelligent Mining and how our vision supports your needs. Let's start with a fresh view on the state of the mining industry today. Where do we stand? When we look at the development over the years, the key challenges in mining and material handling come down to 3 L's: large, long and lone. Large, increasing transport volumes with tonnages up to 37,000 tons per hour. Long, growing distances, belt conveyors 40 to 20 kilometers length in one flight. Lone, challenging environment, extreme cold, heavy rains, elevation up to 4,000 meters above sea level. These 3 L's lead to increasing complexity instead of increasing productivity. We all know an increase in complexity rarely is a profitable factor. Instead, risk for unexpected downtime is growing. No possibility to build challenging conveyors redundant. Conveyors are built to work reliably, not to be efficient. Economic pressure is huge to raise productivity. As an industry, we have to ask ourselves, are we stuck in an innovation rut? Reluctance to adopt new technology in mining led to an innovation rut. Adoption of digitization solutions bring operational and qualificational risks. The risk of producing huge amounts of data with no sense is obvious. I promised you to take the shortcut from buzzwords to business value in no time. Here we go. Whatever the buzzwords are, our industry is still facing familiar and down-to-earth problems that were not being solved satisfactorily to this day. Let's take a look at the belt conveyor technology and operations. Leveled costs per ton and kilometer is subject to great variation. There is plenty of data, but no distillation of meaningful information. Shortcomings in systems, skills, awareness, no benchmarking to others. System downtime is just a minor incident away. Bad performance of belt conveyor, bad design or commissioning, belt skew, belt rips, chute blockage, etc. cause significant downtime and costs. Maintenance happens on demand and mostly when it is too late. Difficult maintenance performance and maintenance planning. No tools for condition-based maintenance and parts performance tracking available. Now, you might have guessed it. We have good news for you. The Voith BeltGenius product family has been designed to take on those familiar problems once and for all. Manfred, your turn.
Welcome to our webinar. I'm extremely thrilled to introduce you to the next level conveyor performance with the BeltGenius product family. We have been working on this solution for more than 3 years, and I can't wait to see it in action with new customers across the globe. As we said earlier, we want to show you how small investments in digital solutions can enhance your mining productivity, and BeltGenius is just about that. It is a product family for monitoring and optimization of belt conveyors and entire conveying systems. In terms of productivity, you can effectively reduce maintenance frequency, unexpected downtime, and total material transport costs considerably. Furthermore, Voith BeltGenius is also helping mines to reduce their CO2 footprint. So how do we do that? The BeltGenius family currently consists of two brothers. Say hello to BeltGenius Eric and BeltGenius Alex, and you can say goodbye to performance issues and conveyor misalignment. Many of our customers share the same problem. They lack control. Condition monitoring of belt conveyors or benchmarking of system components based on operating data have been almost impossible to implement. Causes for unexpected failures, downtime, excessive energy consumption, or shortened service life of component often remains undetected. That's when ERIC comes into play. So who is ERIC? ERIC stands for Efficiency and Reliability Intelligent Control. ERIC is a breakthrough innovation, not only focusing on maintenance and condition monitoring, but providing a completely transparent benchmarking platform for mining companies. With ERIC, predictability becomes possible, and in the digital age, predictability is productivity. How does ERIC work? At its core, BeltGenius ERIC is a sophisticated digital twin of your belt conveyor. This digital twin processes sensor data in real time to calculate the energy performance indicator, or NPI, of your conveyors, revealing opportunities to improve performance. What's more, you also get the opportunity to identify failures in advance, which increases system uptime. Let me show you how we generate a digital twin of your specific conveyor system. As you can see, we first create a structural description of your conveyor from your drawings: height, length, position of the pulleys and the drives, and so on. Then we describe the individual properties of the belt, the drives and the pulleys, the idlers, the tensioning device. During runtime, we feed to this digital representation of your conveyor the following operational data: power consumption of all drives, load signal of the belt scale, the belt tension, the belt speed, the surrounding temperature. By adding motion data for individual belt segments generated via RFID tags, we can even identify the properties of each belt segment. The system automatically adjusts the individual properties so that the calculated power demand perfectly hits the measured one. Now we have a perfect digital twin, giving us all insight we need. Once the digital twin is set up and running, ERIC provides you with dashboards containing valuable information on your belt conveyor system, such as conveyor energy efficiency, performance information for each belt type, and feasible capacity. What is the value of this information? Let's have a look at the dashboards. This dashboard gives you a bird's view on the energetic health of your conveyor by showing the normalized NPI. This energy performance indicator represents the specific power consumption for the transported material and kilometer of horizontal transport distance at a constant load and a constant ambient temperature. The first drop in this chart was caused by a temporarily missing power signal detected by BeltGenius ERIC. A sudden growth by 10% happened due to the reduction of the belt tension by 25%, which caused higher losses. Adjusting the belt tension restored the original value. Further reduction of the energy consumption was achieved by the adjustment of the idler misalignment, reducing the NPI by 12%. Replacement of one worn belt increased the NPI a little bit, since new belts have a higher indentation rolling resistance at start. Your benefits: overall conveyor efficiency at a glance. Sudden changes indicate a malfunction. The system then triggers an alert. The next dashboard shows that your system is being divided into conveyor sections. Thus, you can easily track the energy performance of each section by its energy performance indicator. In other words, it shows you the potential of improvement and which segments are causing the highest energy losses. If the overall conveyor efficiency changes abruptly, you can use this dashboard to see if something happened along the conveyor. Your benefits: identification of bad-performing conveyor sections caused by misaligned supporting structure or stiff rollers, and a starting point for energy efficiency and wear reduction improvement. This dashboard gives you information on the performance of each belt segment. Belt conveyors typically include belt segments of varying quality and from multiple manufacturers. The digital twin calculates the NPI for each belt segment individually using RFID tags inserted into the belt. The result is clear performance information for each belt type used in the conveyor. Your benefits: identification of good and bad performing belt segments, negotiating power towards belt suppliers, reducing power demand and energy consumption over time by selecting the good performing belts in replacements. The feasible capacity dashboard gives you a visualization of installed power versus demand power, as well as mechanical and electrical reserves. The ARIC digital twin constantly calculates the physical torque transmission capability of each drive pulley. The dashboard shows the current load reserve before electrical or mechanical overload occurs. This allows the conveyor to operate at maximum mechanical and electrical capacity, all while ARIC helps to protect the pulleys and belt against slippage, which can considerably reduce the service life. Your benefits: optimal conveyor utilization regarding maximum tonnage, identification of possible imbalance between different drives, disclose bottlenecks for increasing production rate, starting point for optimization of conveyor system. ARIC is quite a colleague, don't you think? Let's wrap up what ARIC can do for you. Full transparency of energy efficiency in conveying systems. Failure presence capability avoids unexpected downtime, extends lifetime of major components such as drives, belts, pulleys, etc. Significant and sustainable reduction of bulk material transportation costs, measured benchmarking of different belt manufacturers and qualities, enables strategic approach to CapEx allocation for long-term optimization, contributes to a sustainable and significant reduction of the CO2 footprint of a mine. The best thing about ARIC? ARIC has a brother. His name is Alex. So, who is Alex? Alex stands for alignment expert. It seems like a trivial problem, but anyone in the industry knows how annoying and costly belt skewing really is. Unaccepted downtime and high repair costs are the result when belt conveyors are not properly aligned. When excessive wear occurs, complete belt sections have to be replaced. Alex is a real alignment expert, detecting potentially catastrophic issues in idler installations. Newly designed 3D sensors allow extremely high accuracy level for maximum benefit. BeltGenius Alex detects any misalignment of the belt and helps you increase the lifetime of your mining equipment, leading to significant cost reductions. With Alex, we are solving misalignment for good. How does Alex work? Belt Genius Alex consists of a dual sensor chain. The sensors are mounted to both belt edges during the data recording procedure, which is conducted by Voith service engineers. The 3D sensors detect any misalignment of individual idlers, garlands or specified idler racks. Let me give you an insight into the sensor technology we are using. What we see here is a high-tech Alex sensor chain. First, the gyroscope module, which tracks the rotational speed as the main indicator for vertical misalignment. This is the idler detection module, delivering position and height of each idler and, by comparing left and right, determining horizontal misalignment of each idler station. The third module contains the Bluetooth connectivity for setup and the RF marker, as well as a barometric altitude sensor, both detecting the conveyor topography. The last module stores the data on microSD card and supplies the power. We use the sensor technology to apply a basic measurement idea. Every run over an idler causes a deformation of the belt edge. The gyroscope measures the rotational speed, which is used to calculate the vertical misalignment. The signals from the two idler detection modules deliver the exact horizontal position of the two wing rollers and thus the horizontal idler misalignment, which is the main reason for belt skewing. So, what is the working principle of Alex? How do we use the solution? Alex does not become a permanent part of your conveyor system, but rather consists of a measurement campaign conducted by Voith service engineers. Let me show you the process it requires. As a first step, we analyze your conveyor based on some general information about structure, belt and idler dimensions, installed power, etc. Also a discussion with your local experts about any known issues and a physical check of the conveyor is part of the preparation. Then the sensors will be installed. This will take roughly 30 minutes of downtime. The measuring itself is done by running the empty conveyor for about 3 turns. Then the conveyor is stopped. The sensors are removed, which takes about 50 minutes, and the conveyor is released for production. From the measured data, we generate a comprehensive report which gives you exact information about vertical and horizontal misalignment and instructions how to reduce this. Also a calculation about the potential improvements in terms of reduction of energy consumption and belt skewing is part of the service. When the alignment work is finished, we perform a second measuring campaign, similar to the first one. The second report shows you the achieved improvements, the remaining misalignment and the calculation of the energy savings. I am sure you and your controlling department will be happy to meet Alex on site. Let's wrap up what Alex can do for you. Intelligent analytical system to identify ways to improve, verification of alignment correction included, failure presence capability avoids unexpected downtime, extends lifetime of belt, increasing lifetime of idlers potentially by more than 20%, energy efficiency improvement for the conveying friction losses with a potential higher than 10%, significant and sustainable reduction of bulk material transportation costs, and, last but not least, contribution to the sustainable reduction of the mine's CO2 footprint. That was my introduction of Eric and Alex, and I really hope those two will soon be working for you. Your feedback is welcome, so please use the comment function of the webinar to let us know what you think. Thank you.
Thank you, Manfred. Ladies and gentlemen, we at Voith are excited about the new possibilities to improve your belt conveyor operations. When you aim for next-level conveyor performance, the Belt Genius family keeps you on track with productivity. A few words on the global market rollout and how we can work together. Eric and Alex both were released in July 2018. That means your local sales contacts are happy to discuss the potential Eric can provide to your conveyor systems. Our belt conveyor engineering team is ready to support projects on site. Alex will be brought to you by the Voith Global Service Group. Our experienced service engineers present in all mining countries in the world are ready to help you aligning your conveyors to their optimum. For further details about the BeltGenius family, please contact the Voith.com BeltGenius website. So Manfred, what's our philosophy of intelligent mining?
Combining domain knowledge and human understanding with digital innovation.
That's a great way to put it. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed our webinar. We are happy to answer your questions and feedback in the comment section.